Shalom Yalatim, and welcome back to more Children's Torah Stories. Last time we learnt how King Nebuchadnezzar, who had been the strongest, the mightiest, the most powerful, he was the one who had destroyed the Beit HaMikdash and chased the Jewish people out of the land of Israel, and the whole world was scared of him. But Hashem sent him a dream about the huge tree that would be cut down, and that meant he was the huge tree, and he would go crazy for 7 whole years. That was how Daniel explained it. You will be, the dream means that you will be like an animal for 7 years. You will go out and live in the field like all the animals, and the dew from heaven and the rain will go on your back, and your hair will grow like an eagle's wings, and your nails will grow like talons, and you will eat grass and all other food of the wild animals until eventually you will be normal again, and you will come back to being the king. But you will know that you are not the boss of the world. Hashem is the boss of the world. And that, Yeladim, is exactly what happened. Well, years later, Nebuchadnezzar died and wasn't the king anymore. But then there was a new king, his son Belshazzar. Hello, everyone. I am King Belshazzar. Hello, King Belshazzar. How are you? Oh, I am good. In fact, I'm not just good. I am great, because I am the most powerful king in the world. And in fact, I'm going to have a big party for 1,000 people. All the bosses of my empire and my wives and my friends can all come. Oh, and I know what we should do. We should drink lots and lots of wine. Is that a good idea, Yeladim, to drink lots and lots of wine? When people drink lots and lots of wine, they can't think so clearly anymore. And that is what happened to Belshazzar. Well, I would like special bowls to drink wine out of. In those days, they didn't only drink out of cups, they drank out of bowls. I would like special bowls. I know. My daddy brought back some wonderful bowls made of gold and silver from the Beit HaMikdash, Hashem's temple in Yerushalayim. Let's use those to drink wine. Good idea or bad idea, Yeladim?
Bad idea.
That is right, sorry, Burry. That is a bad idea, because you're not supposed to use special things from Hashem's home for the Beit HaMikdash just to drink wine out of. What a crazy thing to do. No, we will. Let's drink more wine out of the gold bowls of the Beit HaMikdash. Hey, what's that? What's that over there? Everyone looked, and at the wall right where the light was shining, there appeared a hand. But no arm. It was just a hand floating around, like the hand of a ghost. Woo! And the hand was busy writing on the wall. Now, Michael says that his mommy says he mustn't write on the wall, but I bet your mommy also said don't use the bowls from the Beit HaMikdash to drink wine out of. Well, Belshazzar saw this hand writing on the wall, and he said, oh no, what does it mean? Why is there writing on the wall, and what should we do about it? Well, While he was busy wondering, he said, I will call all my magicians. Do you think the magicians could tell? No. All the magicians said, I don't know what it means. I'm not sure. I can't tell you, I'm afraid. And they came and they looked, and this magician said, I don't know what it means. And this magician said, I don't know what it means. And this magician said, I also don't know what it means. And they were all looking, none of them could tell. Well, then the queen came along with a good idea. She said, oh, husbandy, husbandy. Yes, wifey, wife. Husbandy, I've got an idea. I think you are asking the wrong people. When your daddy was the king, he had one guy who was better than all of the other magicians. He knew what was happening. He had Hashem's wisdom. His name was, what was his name, Yeladim? Do you know? Daniel. Why don't you ask him? That is a good idea, wifey, wife. Daniel. Whoops. Dropped Daniel on the floor. Sorry, Daniel, for dropping you. Don't worry, Rabbi Sam, it's fine. Oh, thanks, Daniel. Daniel, yes, can you tell us what the writing means? In fact, whoever can tell me what the writing is will get royal clothing, beautiful clothes as good as for a king, and a giant gold necklace, and will become one of the 3 most powerful people in the kingdom. Your Majesty, Hashem has told me what it means, but I don't need the presents. You can keep the presents. I will just tell you what it means. The writing says, Menei, Menei, Tekal Ufarsin. Do you understand that, Yeladim? Now you know what it is. Menei, Menei, Tekal Ufarsin. Great. We can end it there. No! What does that mean, Daniel? What does Menei, Menei, Tekal Ufarsin mean? Menei means counted, because Hashem is counting the days. You will not be the king for much longer, only a little while. And even the Babylonians won't be the boss much longer, only a little while. But what about Tekal? Tekal means weighed. Hashem has weighed you, and Hashem said, you are bad, because your dad realized that Hashem was the most powerful one. Remember, he went out and lived in the wild like a wild animal for 7 years, and he learned that Hashem was really the boss of the world, and you should have remembered that. But instead, you came back and used Hashem's own special bowls, the Beit HaMikdash, to drink wine. Hashem has said, I do not want you to be the king anymore. Farsin means cut up, split up, because your kingdom will be split up, that the Babylonians won't be the boss of it anymore. Instead, it will be Pras Umadai, the Persians and the Medians. Oh, well, that's not very good news, but I will give you the prize anyway. Here is your royal clothes, your golden necklace, and you're one of the 3 most important bosses of the whole kingdom. Thanks. Not long after that, Yeladim, Belshazzar died, and a new man became king from the kingdom of Madai, the Medes. They were now the new bosses of the empire, and this was a man named Daryavesh. So it's the same puppet, but it's a new guy. Is that all right? Can I use the same puppet, or must I use a new puppet? New puppet, no problem. Here is the new puppet, and this is King Daryavesh. Hello, Yeladim. Hello, King Daryavesh. How are you? I'm very good, thank you. It's nice to see you all. I must tell you, I'm actually a pretty good guy. I'm not mean like Nebuchadnezzar or Belshazzar. I am quite nice. And do you know who one of my favorite people is in the whole world?
Daniel.
Who? Daniel. I think Daniel is tremendous. I think he's fantastic. Out of the 3 guys who helped me run the kingdom, my favorite of all is Daniel. He's just brilliant. Daniel, yes, King Daryavesh, you are so great. Let me come give you a hug. Oh, thank you, King Daryavesh. Well, some of the other people in the kingdom weren't happy about this at all. They said, it's so unfair that King Daryavesh loves Daniel so much. We want him to love us instead. We want him to be mean to Daniel so that he will give us lots of money and lots of power. I've got an idea, said these mean people. Let's look at what Daniel does. Let's find out if he's stealing any money from the king. So they looked, and guess what they found, Yeladim? Was Daniel stealing money from the king? No, he was not. Well, maybe Daniel's making big mistakes in what he does. Is Daniel making big mistakes? No, he is not. Well, maybe Daniel is doing special favors that he's not supposed to for his friends. Is Daniel doing that? No, the oak's fantastic. He only does good stuff and he's running a wonderful kingdom. He's really being a big, big help. Well, if we want Daniel to get into trouble, we're going to have to think of another way. They said, we've got a great idea. I know how we're going to get Daniel into so much trouble that the king will get rid of him forever. We have a clever plan. Do you want to know what the clever plan is, Yeladim? I'll tell you tomorrow. Bye.